So how's it going, guys? Firebase here, and today we're playing Terraria. So the first thing I wanted to do for this episode is defeat the Skeletron. So I just challenged this old man, which will eventually turn a skeleton, and I came prepared. I don't know, but the first thing that came to my mind, I need to be protected. So I opened my piggy bank and saw some stuff in it. So first thing you want to do is put the banners on. More banners you have, more protected you are. This is the thing. More banners you have, more protected you are. And before I just did some terraforming and deleted some land. So don't mind that reward, this is just something I got scammed. I used my night owl vision, which doesn't help that much. But yeah, I fought in that part. Oh yeah, I'm prepared, but still, safety first. If I die, need to help. I don't want to risk losing anything. So yeah, now I'm pretty much done. Just some restocking, watching how many potions I have, and I cursed it, and oh my god, this is gonna be a hard battle. I already lost like 30 HP and I didn't even damage it. So the first thing you must do is actually defeat Skeletron's hands, because it's super hard to defeat the Skeletron without actually killing his hands. So the best is you need to use these how can I tell you, range weapons like musket, because it does a lot of damage. So, oh my god, it deals a lot of damage, but since I'm protected, it doesn't deal that much of a damage. It's not an issue. So, but the thing is, you must, if you defeat arms, he's pretty much useless. It's just his head. His arms can't regen, and they are the weakest part of his body. Have like 500 HP each, I think. I'm not pretty sure. So right here I'm trying to destroy his arm. So yeah, and quick tip, never get cornered by a Skeletron, because he can easily go through blocks, and his hands are pretty hard to dodge if they're both plus head, because they're sticking together. He can floppy them around, like so, hardly around. Skeletron is one of the hardest bosses that you can get in Terraria. The twins are even harder, but I think we shall get in the Eye of Cthulhu pretty much soon. So yeah, that's a quick side note. Oh yeah, fun fact, I'm not using OBS to record this, because you can see the recording is smoother. I used Windows 10 recorder because I think it makes smoother recordings. It uses less CPU than OBS, so I think this is my choice right now. Its FPS are literally equal to FPS there in game. So right here, as you can see, I made the mistake I was talking about. I got cornered by Skeletron, but I could escape, luckily. It didn't took long for me to notice that my health is very low, but I had luck that the potion time limit, which is 1 minute each for each potion, healing potion, well, it's just about to run out, and I got Skeletron's arm in very crucial health point. So I can easily now say that one arm is down. Just a bit of more shots, and there we go, one arm is down, only one more to go, plus head. Arms are actually hands, whatever you want to call them, they're actually not that hard. Here I tried to escape, but I saw there is no use. And again, on crucial health, 37 health HP, and oh my god, I have 24 HP, and I actually thought, oh dude, this is where I die, there is no way I'm beating this, I need to record. I need to record again another time. But actually, I kinda was trying to dodge every Skeletron's attack, and my visibility was almost at 0. which didn't help. And there we go, what I had my, how can I say, my determination. I got determined with that. But yeah, and if you're very lucky. So we're back. I need to eat something. So here my self-esteem grew, and I still had a bit, how can I say, I thought that my luck was over, but when I saw the timer, I was like, yep, this is it. I'm finishing him with my gun. There's no way he's dodging that. And actually, I could be literally two-shotted, but I used my laser healing potion to get myself to the 104 HP. And that is it. I said to myself, that is it. Skeletron is finished. As you can see here, he actually hit himself away. But you can't hide from me. You're still gonna die. Now he has less HP than the Eye of Cthulhu, which is easy to beat. So yeah, I beat the Eye of Cthulhu without healing potions and baby slime, which helps you, literally. And with arrows, because it's easy, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but I will had 400 HP, so. And here it is, below 1000 health, and I said to myself, when I was playing, in my head, because I was quiet, it was quiet. I was so quiet. There wasn't a sound from my mouth. This is it. He had like 100 HP and he cornered me, and if he killed me there, I would be so upset. 105. 90. And there we go! I was screaming. I was so screaming. I was so relieved. I finally I was able to defeat the Skeletron. And I got 5 gold, 60 silver. I could not believe myself. If that progress didn't save, I was dead. And then I wanted to edit my sign of my previous attempt, which I died, but some stupid zombie came and wanted to end my life, but I defeated it with my sword. And another one came. That one with slime. They're pretty slow, so I wanted to edit, but he was there. So it's like a bow. My sword is like a bow, and this is the best sword I ever had. And this is my new sign. I was trying to type that I killed Skeletron, but at the end I got Skeletron was killed by Fireblaze using musket. Yeah, that sounded right. I hope you're not hearing my breathing or the storm outside. Yeah, this day is stormy. So I decided to do something that I've done before, but wait, what is that? This is I think this is grappling hook, but I thought that was grappling hook, but I wasn't sure. But futuristic me knows, yep, that's a grappling hook. But and also, from where did they came from? Probably because I went away from my banner. I literally didn't have how can I tell you? I didn't have advantage to that banners. How can I tell you? Banners. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So at this point, I figured out this is actually a grappling hook, and I was like, "Whoa, where it went?" Then I click equipment, and this is now there. So is this grappling hook? I was spamming E, and here it is. I thought that, nope, what is that? But it's grappling hook. Right here is something that you can only achieve when you beat Skeletron. It's actually going to the dungeon, which I'm actually very happy about, because if you don't defeat Skeletron, the dungeon guardian will come to you and rip you to pieces, which is no fun. Also, something that you need to be aware about is water candles. Water candles are super dangerous, so do not interact with them. No, okay, you need to destroy them. The only reason why I went to the dungeon is to find mechanic, which they're very useful. They give you wiring and all that stuff. So there is no actually other way to acquire wiring and that other stuff. So I actually went deeper because mechanics can be deeper in the dungeon. But in my case, that wasn't quite right. So yeah, now to the hard part. I need to go down into this creepy basement. Here is my little shelter that I've made. Well, not me, it was made, so it's my shelter. I decided to put some torches down there, and I saw some zombies that looked like skeleton. So I quickly went to my safe spot and opened my piggy bank to put all my precious gold and my precious money into that specific bank. So if I die, I don't need to come back because I wasn't carrying nothing important. And just a bit more to be sorted, and whoa, is that true? I have 9 gold coins. I was so happy, and from where did that flare came? I didn't know I had a flare gun with me, but I knew I had one. So I quickly double checked if I didn't have any had any flares, or not, well, flare gun, and the zombie decided to attack me. But I saw that as an opportunity to get deeper into the dungeon. I looted this chest and I got a key, which I didn't know what was for, but I knew it was for some chest or the door, but I didn't know for which specific. I decided to go even deeper because, hey, I wanted to find a mechanic because I really want my town to grow. As I said, we're starting a new project, and yeah. I decided to take even some potions that they had there. It wasn't quite big, but whoa, those are spikes. Must be really careful about those because you can end up dying because of them. And here's a quick tip: always use your double jump at the last second because it saves your life. So here are 2 paths. I don't know which one to go, left or right, but because I'm right-hander, I went right. But at the end, it just seemed to turn out they're both. And what the freak is that? And it teleported to me, and I got scared. But when I saw it magic con went through the blocks, I immediately attacked them, and I got hit by those spikes. It drops a lot. And I saw danger coming straight ahead. It's dart traps, which I hate. And there it was. The thing that I was mostly afraid of just hit me, and it even poisoned me. So I opened my piggy bank so I can store some items to actually do something, and to get bombs, which I had, and then so I can destroy that trap once and for all, that it won't bother me that much. I don't know how to take one specific bomb, but I took both bombs. I jumped over that trap, I went closer and threw the bomb there. I decided to attack Skeleton and it fired at me again, but I dodged it this time. Turns out I didn't destroy a trap, I just destroyed trapdoor. The trapdoor pressure plate. So I destroyed the trap. I didn't know what to do with a bomb, so I just stored it back into my piggy bank. What a nice day in the dungeon it is. So here is where I learned that for the chests you need keys, and what the freak is that? Is that a blaze wheel? What? And I got an achievement, dungeon heist. I found this cool sword and I decided to take it with me. I had one thing that I didn't know what it was, so I just left my potion there and took it with me. And I used it, and it showed where the threads are. So I took a potion with me because it's a good potion, I said to myself. So I lit up some of place, and the skeleton got very pissed that I distracted him. So yeah, right now I'm brave enough and I'm going back to the dungeon. Oh yeah. Sorry for if there is a bit off sync from my recording, because my editing software is just lagging so much today. I don't know what's wrong with it. So yeah. So at the end I decided to go back to the dungeon and even deeper. And is that a piranha? I don't even care. And wait a second, what is this? Oh, nice try, buddy. And there is even some danger, so I went YOLO, and I didn't take a hit. But I learned they jump super high, and at the end they cornered me, but I was strong enough to destroy them, and I grabbed my musket, and oh, that was a nice headshot. Sadly, I didn't have a key on me. Nice shot. Oh no, there's holy poop. There's a lot of threats, and that was some nice sharp shooting skills. And what is that? Is that a skull? I ain't messing with that. Turns out it's pretty easy to kill, and there's a lot more enemies around. And they dropped 2 different keys, so I was happy. And that thing appeared, and I was scared. So there is no way I could fight him, but he teleported behind me, and I needed to. And I somehow found why is that there? It's because of those water candles. Ugh. They are guilty of everything. And I 2-shot at him. And I was looking what I don't need, and dart traps. And I saw a bit of wire, but to be honest, I didn't care. I picked up the key and I was looking, what shall I throw away? I decided for Vine, but he appeared, and the last split of second I saw him, but I couldn't to do my double jump, and I failed. And if I didn't shot that time, I would be dead. I went down because I thought I could take those noobs, but there was a lot of them, so I threw a grenade because it does a lot of damage, and woof, that was some nice skills. I put a grenade back on the place, and I went down even deeper for exploring. He started appearing, like he appeared from nowhere, and he got in, and he started dealing a lot of damage. But I didn't learn from my mistake that I will need the sword. So I was trying to escape, and I fell down. I used my double jump technique. I opened one chest, I looted everything, and then I jumped while he jumped, and there's a lot of enemies down there. And he just appeared from behind, and I was slain because I didn't saw I was standing on those spikes. Yikes. And I lost 15 silver. I was freaking out, but turns out 15 silver is nothing. One night at desert, it will be all worth it. But I was just about to use my ice mirror to get away. Is that? Oh boy, that is! It's a mechanic! Yes! I finally found it! And you can see how excited I was to actually find a mechanic. So, thanks! Yeah, and this is what she sells me. So yeah, I decided, no, screw it, I'm not going down to the dungeon. And I just teleported back, and I was just like, do I have that housing for her to house? Well, I have a lot of houses, but there I can't actually, you know, they can't go in. Like this house, like here. Hey, what you doing there? I don't know. So, yeah, I decided to go and see if I have some house. So I made, for that housing you need light source, chair and a table. So I decided to make that first, because I have a lot of houses. And I quickly realized there's no way she could get up from any of these, because these are all already occupied, and that down will take me ages to build a staircase back on. So I decided to build her a new house, and I took my piggy bank, and I quickly realized, oh poop, I don't have my building materials in piggy bank. So I went downstairs to my treasures and to my building chest that I have downstairs. And there I placed that table. So it's here. I first didn't notice where my granite was, so I was concerned. But futuristic me knows, haha, I have it in my piggy bank. But I was just blind. So I said, screw it, I will improvise. So I took some stone, but I promised to myself and to the mechanic secretly, I'm gonna build you a house and prove it later on. So I was a bit worried, where shall I put this house, but in my mind I had a picture that it said I should put it here, below that apartment of my guide, so I can then just link them up. My math was a bit incorrect, so I placed it at the wrong part. I wanted to place it one block more to the right, but because I didn't use my ruler, this is what happens. So I left it like that, so I can make a door. So I went to do just that. I made the door for her. I wanted to first add one door, but on my way back I said, screw it, let's make 2 doors. I placed that door right there, and I quickly went to place another door, so she can leave without actually being... I hope she's not stupid to actually let monsters inside. I placed another door and it's wall time. I thought that was that, you know, wall with stars, but it was smooth granite wall and I didn't even realize. So I started placing this wall because their housing is not valid without valid wall. And the last finishing touches. I needed to do one more thing. I decided to put a table first and then the chair facing to the also there, and then I found my mechanic and housed it there. It took ages for her to come, so I exited my game and went into the main menu. I re-logged in, so I logged in back into my game. I waited. Oh, and here is the fun fact. Literally, real fun fact. You can, in this menu, you can actually grab a moon and sun and drag it wherever you want. So I summoned back in game, and woo, we really need a bat. So I was just a bit messing around with my enchanted sword because I still think it's epic that it can shoot swords. And I was still confused, why is my painter still there if his house is there? And there she is, the mechanic herself. So I went down to see if I actually missed, in my hurry, my granite. So I opened my piggy bank and I just saw I was stupid. There it was, I hit my head in the table 3 times for that. So I quickly put a stone back in my inventory and I decided, now that I found my granite, I will upgrade your house. In the future, I actually plan to build this in one big block underground, but it will take me ages to get all this granite, and I think it's close to impossible in just this world, so I need to find more granite stuff in our worlds. So as you can see, I have a lot of people already living in my little community. So there's my mechanic, and I whispered her into her ear, it's this time. And here where I saw my mistake and that I was dumb. Thanks to the grappling hook, it made my job a lot easier, so I can hold to the ceiling without actually falling down. And it's more accurate than just jumping. Now it looks like I'm grabbing the wall with minutes. So right now I went just a bit down to make some finishing touches on this wall. And there's it, first side completed. So I decided it's time to remove those leaves. I left just a few of them. So I needed to make a floor, and this is my mistake because I realized this is really tight, but hey, I needed to go down. So I started immediately removing it so I can get down and actually place it a bit lower. Like 2 blocks, let's say, lower, so it can be like at the middle. If it's on middle or it's not, I actually don't care. So right now, finishing touches, destroying some stuff. And mechanic is literally will be happy in a few minutes because her house will be renewed. So here I put her roof 1 block higher so she can have more space for her advanced electronics, but in the future I plan making her house larger because, you know, she needs stuff. She needs space for her stuff and repairs, for her tables and everything, you know.